Hello and welcome, Aquarius. I am Pisces Intuition here with your weekly reading that just so happens to be the 2021 what's coming in for this new year edition. So let's go ahead and let's get started, Aquarius. Keep in mind this is still a general reading, and there's also a lot of future energies involved as well. Okay. Hopefully everybody is doing well, has some pretty good New Year's plans. All right, and last but not least, one more set of cards. Okay. All right, so we're going to set these right up here for now. And we're just going to be focusing on the middle for right now, which is the Two of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. All right, so Aquarius, this is talking about the season as a whole, or not the season, I keep saying season, the year as a whole. So we do have the Two of Wands, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to really kind of be, I keep getting thinking before you speak. So it's like you're pacing yourself. I feel like you're not going to be quick to react. That could include like judgmenting or, you know, like judging people. I don't know why I say judgmenting. But like judging people, also like, you know, kind of quick to kind of argue or, you know, something along those lines. Especially if somebody's kind of like nitpicking at you, or, you know, it's like, okay, I'll let you have your say. You know, that doesn't mean I'm going to sit quietly, but I'm just going to let you have your say. With the Two of Wands, I do feel like you are interested in more learning about something this year. I also feel like your creative spark is like really forefront here. For a lot of you, you're wanting to travel. I keep getting you wanting to make a big change. I keep getting like a big decision, like a fork at the road of, should I stay or should I go? Now, this could be in relationships. This could be making a big move. You know, this could be career. You know, but I feel like you're, you know, kind of at that fork in the road of wanting to make some big changes in your life this year. And I feel like it's, once you make those changes, it's really going to kind of propel you forward. I feel like there's, you know, it's like what's stopping you, or not necessarily stopping you, what's keeping you just kind of, you know, halted for a second is until you make that decision. Once you make that decision, like I said, I feel like things really kind of take off and really kind of progress pretty quickly for you. Yeah. And see, I can see you turning down some kind of offers here. Ones that just, you know, they're not right for you. Whether it's, you know, romantic relationship, whether it's, you know, business, you know, again, job, career, you know, whatever it is. You know, family members, you know, friends trying to tell you, well, you should do this, you should do that. It's like, no, I know what I want to do. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I just feel you being very, I don't want to say this, like walls kind of up, like, you know what you want to do, and you're not listening. You know, how do I want to say this? It's not that you're not listening. It's just like walls are up, and it's like, I know what I'm going to do. So, you know, I don't need you to tell me what you think I should do. I keep getting that very determined, you know, like attitude. With the Page of Swords, you know, again, I feel that creativity come in the forefront. I feel like you taking action, but I also feel, again, there's that momentary pause before you make that decision, that big decision. It's like you take a step back for a minute and you kind of look at the bigger picture. But, you know, Aquarius, like I said, I feel you really moving forward. I feel you really kind of taking this year and doing some great things with it. Okay. Like I said, definitely some big changes there. You're looking to change up a lot of things. You're just tired of feeling stuck, or you're tired of feeling like you're not getting anywhere, especially financially, or like in a career, or, you know, something you're studying. I keep getting somebody is studying something, and it's like they're doing well, but it's just like, my heart's not in this. Like, you just feel kind of blocked. Like, I don't want to be here. I need to make a change. So, okay. As far as love goes for Aquarius in 2021, we have the Five of Swords and we have the Hermit. I do feel like for the most part, Aquarius, you're going to be kind of having some choices, having some options. But I can feel you quickly, like, cutting away the people that you're not really vibing with, or the people that you can kind of see don't really have your best interest. It's like, oh, I see a red flag, or, you know, you're too all about, you know, material and I'm not, or, you know, I keep getting like you just seeing things that are kind of a big turn off to you. And, you know, I just feel you just kind of like cutting those things out, cutting those people out. But I feel you being very confident. Usually I get like self-sabotaging energy with this, but I'm feeling you being very confident. Like I said, able to just say, no, this person's not for me, and moving on. I also feel like in the love department, you're doing some really big soul searching. I feel like you're really looking for someone who is, you know, kind of just meant for you. You know, kind of that strong soul connection, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's, you know, someone you have a soul contract with. You know, I feel you looking for someone who has a soul connection to you, looking for a deeper, you know, type of relationship. Because I feel like you're just kind of getting tired of, you know, the dating world in a sense, but also just kind of tired of, you know, the way certain people are, certain people you've dated. It's just like, you know, I keep getting, again, that change, like you've outgrown some things, like you're wanting to look for someone else, you're looking for something else, you know, again, something a little more serious. But I feel like for a lot of you too, you're also taking some time out from the dating scene to do your own soul searching. So for some of you, you're looking for a partner to share things with. For others of you, I feel you taking a little bit of a break and just doing your own soul searching. Okay. We also have Temperance, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So this is kind of telling me that, you know, for a lot of you, you're not looking for that commitment. Like I said, for some of you, you're going to be taking some time out, doing your own soul searching. And I just feel like because you're feeling trapped, like I said, I feel like you're not really meeting, you know, the type of person that you want to meet, or it's just not time for you to really focus on relationships going into 2021. I feel it's more about you, focusing on your own personal life and focusing on your goals, because I feel you being very goal oriented this year. With Temperance here as well, you know, again, this is some of you wanting that more of a commitment, wanting that soul connection, wanting, you know, a deeper relationship, a deeper connection, you know, wanting to find that balance. For a lot of you, you're just kind of healing from, you know, past relationships still. And again, you're focusing more on you. All right, but I do feel like, you know, again, those of you that are looking for a soulmate this year, you're going to be finding that person. I also feel for those of you that are kind of taking some time off from the dating scene, I still feel like, you know, you're not completely done, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the person that does come in kind of catches you when you're not looking, if that makes sense. But I do feel like you do find a meaningful relationship, but whether you choose to, you know, settle down with that person or have a relationship, you know, free will, that's completely up to you. All right. So as far as finances, you know, job, things like that goes for 2021 for Aquarius, we have the Six of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like you have, you know, really invested, some time, some energy into your current profession. For some of you, this is learning a new skill or wanting to get a degree. For others of you, this is what you've dreamed about, you know, becoming since you were a child. For others of you, you're still finding your way. I do feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of more focused on, again, doing what you're being called to do, is the best way I could put it. Because I just feel like a lot of you are kind of finding some dissatisfaction right now. I feel like a lot of you are saying, even though I have this much time and energy invested, I'm not seeing the payoff. I'm not really, my heart's not in it anymore. I want something different. I want something new. So I do feel like a lot of you are kind of thinking on this, and I do feel like there's going to be some kind of evolving, some kind of like walking away, looking for a new, position, a new career. Again, I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing some soul searching. For Aquarius 2021, I feel like that's the main theme, is doing some soul searching, really figuring out what it is that you want, and really ascending is what I keep getting. That's the main thing that keeps coming through. Yeah. See, I feel like you are having to make a choice, and I feel like it's not an easy choice, because I do feel like you have some kind of security there, or, just that comfortability, because I do feel like for a lot of you, you've been at your job for quite some time. For some of you, this is losing that job. And now there's like a little bit of uncertainty. So it's like, okay, well, I'm, kind of like finishing up, like you could have been receiving like unemployment or something along those lines. And it's like, okay, well, that's almost out. I want a job. I'm getting tired. I need to do something different. I need to make some kind of change. So instead of waiting to be called back or waiting to, see if you'll get your, last position back, you're wanting to move forward. So again, I do feel like you're going to be making that choice. I feel like you're going to be making that change. I feel like you're going to be going towards your calling. And I feel like that calling is definitely a new potential. It's a new opportunity. I feel like you're seeing things different, and I feel like you're seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you're feeling a lot better about this, opportunity that's coming in, and I feel like it moves fast. I get like you're a really fast learner. You pick up on things pretty quick, and that's what, that's what people like. Because then they don't have to spend time, training you. So with you being as quick as you are, they're like, oh, okay. And I also see you kind of teaching somebody else something as well. So, for some of you, you could go possibly into the teaching field. For others of you, like I said, this is going back, obtaining some kind of degree to really kind of further your career. But regardless, as far as finances go, I do feel things are going to be steadying out. Again, I keep seeing a new opportunity here, so that's good. Okay. So as far as what you need to let go of in 2021, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Devil card. Okay, so Aquarius, definitely kind of, just being patient, kind of waiting for things to happen. Sometimes you got to take more action, more of an approach. And I feel like that's something you're switching up, pretty big time here in 2021. I also feel like letting go of any type of codependency, especially relationships, which again, I do feel like you're going to be switching up. And, just any kind of, fear that's been holding you back, from really just, putting yourself out there instead of kind of just waiting for things to happen to you, because it's that fear that's holding you back, that, that question of, well, what if I fail? And I got that for another sign too. Don't worry about the failing. It's all about, did you try? At least you can say you tried. But yeah, I keep getting, a lot of you are letting go of bad habits, changing your diet. Yeah, I keep getting somebody's giving up smoking. Again, I keep getting a lot of like diet changes. Paying more attention to health. I also keep getting, again, kind of cutting, toxic people out, again, kind of like some toxic relationships, whether it's family, friends, romantic, whatever. I feel like you're cutting those loose as well. Okay, so something else you need to let go of is that sense of you have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Not everything needs to fall on you. Not everything is going to be your problem, Aquarius. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to let somebody else step in and help you. It's okay to ask somebody else's opinion. It may not be, the right opinion or not the right opinion. It may not be, the right answer that you want to hear, but it's their opinion. So you don't have to, take their advice. You can take it, you could leave it. But it's okay to ask for a second opinion. Because I feel like somebody is really independent, really, used to doing things on their own. But at the same time, I feel like, that kind of puts you in this bind of not being able to ask for help, or like you feel like you can't ask for help because everybody's too busy coming to you. And then I also get the reverse. I get someone who lacks that confidence, lacks that independence, and so they're always asking somebody for help. So again, whatever side of the spectrum you fall on, it's time to make that change. It's time to believe in yourself, and again, don't let fear hold you back from anything. Okay, so as far as what will manifest in 2021 for Aquarius, we have the High Priestess and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you are, and I kept getting that term of ascending. So I do feel like a lot of you this year, especially if you are on like a spiritual journey or, learning some new things, I feel like you're really kind of going to be ascending. I feel like, that's where things come into play. I feel like you're really getting in touch with your intuition, and I feel like you're really learning a lot of new things as well. I feel like it takes some time for sure, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here. But I also feel like there's some new lessons coming your way. I feel like somebody's really getting into reading about their past, like researching like family trees, finding, just anything that they can about, their past, their family, their ancestors, things like that. I feel like somebody's really getting interested about that, doing like the blood tests and things like that. I also feel like, again, somebody's really just kind of owning their craft. I feel like somebody's taking a different path, kind of branching away from what they were taught in their household. It kind of feels like, taking a different religious path or spiritual path, to where I feel like somebody's kind of fearful about that, but it's like, I don't belong here. This is not my calling. This is not for me. This makes sense, and I want to follow this path. That's what keeps coming through really clear for me as far as these two cards go. So as far as what's manifesting, I do feel like you are really working with your intuition. I do feel like you are alone going to be working on manifesting. And I feel like that manifesting, everything that, well, not everything, but what's meant for you as far as what you're trying to manifest does happen. I just feel like it takes some time. I do feel like a lot of you are kind of manifesting some finances as well. This could be in, the form of a new job. This could be form of, just receiving some kind of money from something or somewhere. And I feel like that's what's coming into fruition as well. Okay. Look at that. So something else that's going to be coming into fruition is definitely that, making that decision. I feel like you're going to be stopping that juggling, that going back and forth. And I feel like you're going to be deciding, do you want to get on the boat and sail away, or do you want to stay here on the land? I feel like you really kind of find your place, where you're comfortable at, and, where you want to grow. With the Sun card, again, I feel like you're manifesting a lot of abundance here. I feel like you're, manifesting the answers to your questions, solutions to some problems here. And again, I feel like you're manifesting a lot of abundance, and I feel like that's what's going to be coming through in 2021 as well. All right, so for 2021, Aquarius and personal growth, this is all about the Nine of Wands and then the Nine of Pentacles. So again, there's that independence, there's that confidence, there's that, that feeling of, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put down my walls. I'm guarded when I need to be. I'm not going to be taken advantage of. However, I'm going to start trusting a little more. I'm going to let people in. I'm going to let people see the real me instead of hiding. I'm also going to have more, faith, more trust in myself, more confidence in myself. Know that, I've got this. I can do this. And at the same time, like I said, I can let people in. So as far as your area of personal growth, like I said, Aquarius, I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're finding that balance between, independence and confidence, and, having those walls too high up. And when to trust, and when to, let people in, ask for help, things like that. Look at that. So, again, in the area of personal growth, we have two different sides of the spectrum, just like we do here. Independent and free, or, walled up and, somewhat kind of fearful. We have the Tower card, and we have the Ten of Cups. So Aquarius, one extreme to the other. But I do feel like, again, area of personal growth, it kind of takes a big change. And that's what I feel like you're doing this year for 2021, Aquarius. You're wanting a huge transformation, a big change. It's time to really make something happen. And it's time to go forward towards your abundance, towards what makes you happy, towards what, is calling for you. And I feel like that's what you're really going to put in the forefront, is your happiness. Whether this is going to really, move you and your family forward, financially, or a big move going back to family, whatever it is, whatever's going to make you happy. I feel like that's your main priority. All right. Okay. So again, for some of you, a new romantic cycle begins. Confidence is your key to success. I feel like some of you are going into 2021 looking for love right away, and I feel like you do succeed. For the most part, not right away. But, again, I feel like you're looking for more. So you want that person who's going to be there for a while. And I feel like that takes a little bit of time. Look at that. Yeah. 2021 for you, Aquarius, is all about the cornucopia. It's all about abundance. You have the Sun card, the Ten of Cups, you have the cornucopia. I'm just seeing a lot of abundance as being your goal for 2021. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we also have within the next few weeks. All right, and then remember I said you're going to be letting go, kind of releasing old habits, improving your health, again, changing up diet, things like that. I feel like that's a pretty big thing for you in 2021. Also, stay optimistic about your love life. So don't give up. Don't, just because you hit a few brick walls, don't, mean that you're not gonna find the person that's for you. It just means it's not at that time, but keep going. Stay optimistic. So, all right, well, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. So thank you so very much for being here with me, for watching. I do appreciate it so very much. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here with me through this year. I hope to have many, many more. Again, thank you all so very much. I can't thank you enough. And as always, stay safe and take care.